fitness.
3, 4, 1.
Fuck you, and all you stupid shit. Fuck you, go eat a bag of dicks. Fuck you, go ahead, suck on a cock and give yourself an enema with a bag of rocks. Fuck you, fuck up everything, I'm tired of it. Fuck you, you really fucked up, now I'm mired in shit. Fuck you, all the way to the moon and back. Hey, why don't you have a motherfucking heart attack? Fuck you, and all you stupid shit. Fuck you, go eat a bag of dicks. Fuck you, go ahead and suck on a cock and give yourself an enema with a bag of rocks. Fuck you, you really coming from the bottom shelf. Fuck you, please I beg of you, go fuck yourself. Fuck you, you know you made an enemy today. Fuck you, I hope you know what you want on your grave. Fuck you, and all you stupid shit. Fuck you, go eat a bag of dicks. Fuck you, go ahead and suck on a cock and give yourself an enema with a bag of rocks. Fuck you.
DTE, I'm coming for ya. DTE, I'm coming for ya. DTE, I'm coming for ya. DTE, you better watch out. You fucked our power, our fruit's gone sour, so fuck you, DTE. DTE, we're coming for ya. DTE, we're coming for ya. DTE, we're coming for ya. DTE, you better watch out. You burn your coal, it has its toll, so fuck you, DTE. DTE, we're coming for ya. 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 DTE, you better watch out.
So I was at the weed store, right, man, and like this dude, I have my guitar with me, and I don't know what happened. He must have snapped or something, bro. But he like rips this thing from my hands and like.
I'm sorry. I need to talk about something. Okay.
Yeah, what's good? What's up?
I got something I gotta get off my chest about the cost of Ballin in America.
Alright. Yeah, what's up?
You see, the BPI, now for you folks at home, that's the Ballin Price Index, okay? Over the past few years, the BPI has shot so far through the roof that it's gone all the way up into the sky, and it's disappeared with a little twinkle, just like Team Rocket. And nowadays, when a hard-working, modern American family wants to go to the car store and buy a limited edition Miami Heat Ferrari with the flame decals, they feel like they're the ones getting burned. But I intend to change this. The American people, they want freemium. And as your president, I intend to bring freemium to the American Ballin economy. Thank you. Fitness.
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 Fitness. Fitness.
Fitness.
Fitness.
Fitness.
Fitness. Fitness. Fitness.
Fitness.
Fitness.
Fitness.
Mr. President,
Yes.
is it true that there's no department is being used to embezzle money to pay for your fat ass?
Mr. President.
Oh, this is please, reporters.
Clarify what exactly this department is, or
Why is your waste money being made? Where's the money going? Where's the money going?
President, is it true that you're a fat ass?
You go straight to your waste money.
Reporters, please,
What is this department?
A moment of quiet, please. Now, I see there are a lot of questions about, the DOPU in particular, and I'd love to announce that I'm ready to demonstrate its purpose. The DOPU, or fully named, the Department of Pegasus Unicorns.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, what is the meaning of this?
What is this?
The rest of the land would need to know.
Gentlemen, a Pegasus unicorn in the very flesh. This could truly
Our
serve.
research says that those aren't real.
Well,
Mr. President.
No, it's just, of course.
Mr. Reporter Jimmy Lamp, is that not?
Why, yes, Mr. President.
Jimmy, I assure you that this creature is quite real, and I think I can prove to you and this whole audience that Pegasus unicorns could be of great value to the American people. Jimmy, won't you join me?
Mr. President, I could never say no to you, Mr. Harding.
Come fly away on my Pegasus unicorn. There's only today on my Pegasus unicorn. Don't fret of politics, disregard your articles. Join me on this creature's back, join me and take flight. Come fly away on my Pegasus unicorn. There's only today on my Pegasus unicorn. Wind through your luscious hair, my arms around your waist. Now don't you see how grand the OPU can be? Come fly away on my Pegasus unicorn. There's only today on my Pegasus unicorn. What if all Americans could have their own beast like this? They could share this with us too and take to the skies. Come fly away on my Pegasus unicorn. There's only today on my Pegasus unicorn. No more to say on my Pegasus unicorn. Now won't you stay on my Pegasus unicorn? Oh, hey Nick, what's up?
Hey John, what's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just gotta send some emails off real quick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Doop-a-doo. Email up, email down. Send in some emails to Email Town, where the age of consent is 3.
Wait, what? What?
Oh yeah, Email Town.
No, I don't.
Oh shit, you don't know email? Oh man.
No, fuck no. What is this?
I don't know if I should tell you about it. It's a pretty fucked up place, but I guess I gotta get into it, right? So, okay, Email Town, Louisiana.
Right.
Southernmost town in Louisiana. And you know how some towns, they have really craven city politics?
Yeah.
Between, the two parties?
Yeah, sure.
So, that's the case in Email Town, but basically the two parties are Republican and Libertarian.
Oh, God.
Right, so it's a fucked up place. Obviously, what I've mentioned, there's this old 1903 law on the books. Basically, it says the age of consent is 3, and it's this big bugbear for the Libertarian Party. They really want to get rid of it for some reason, and the Republicans are fighting for hey, we should have at least an age of consent law, right?
Right.
But it's already fucked. 3, come on. And so, another crazy thing is a couple of years ago, there was this big debate in city council. The Libertarians were oh, the government shouldn't regulate your God-given right to drink and drive, And the Republicans were actually, I think drinking and driving is bad, I think, maybe. And, there's this big debate, but the argument kept shifting, lasted years and years, and eventually the mayor was fuck it, we're flipping the script.
And so Mayor Beauregard Louis was like, mayoral order. We're flipping the way blood alcohol content tests work. So now, if you're driving in Email Town, your blood alcohol content has to be at least 0.08 to drive in the city. You have to be drunk.
Oh my God.
Driving sober is illegal.
What the
And
fuck?
so, and this is the craziest thing. This is absolutely the craziest thing. You would think that like the state level, the federal level, you would be able to say like you have to have a regular government issued ID from like your Secretary of State or whatever, like just a regular driver's license, right?
Yeah, of course.
Somehow, Email Town, they've found some loophole where any government issued ID from the city of Email Town, they just give you, they still take your picture, they put your name in there, your ID number, whatever, but they just give you a copy of the Bible. Like the King James Bible.
The
They
Bible.
put in yes, the Bible. You put in your picture, and it's just the Bible
What the
itself.
fuck?
And so if like a cop pulls you over, you need to show proof of ID. You just have to have this fucking entire Bible on you, right? I mean, it's
What the hell?
so that's Email Town. That's
fucking absurd. That's crazy.
yeah, it's an absurd place, but they got good food, so
Oh, really?
yeah.
Hey everybody.
Hey.
Welcome back to the Skate Zone. I am your host, Tommy Kickflip.
And I'm Johnny Skankson, but you just call me Nitro, baby.
Okay, Johnny, well, what do we got for them today? Man, I've been thinking. It's been a great decade for skate tricks.
Hell yeah.
Great century, even.
Right, great millennium, I would say,
Yeah,
for
it's
skate
been-
trips. Great pair of millennia, really, for skate tricks.
Yeah,
I think
it's,
we've
real incredible stuff.
some incredible skate trips the past 2 millennia. I think we got to go
Who
through
was that guy? Like the
some of the greatest.
Like what was that guy's name? Like Beavis.
Beavis Weedman.
Beavis.
Talking-
Oh no, I don't think it was Beavis. It was like Seabus Reedman. Yeah, with the
Seabus
cloud
Weedman.
one. Yeah, that was wild.
That
man.
was so wild. Okay, let me give the folks
you should
the lowdown.
already know about this.
Right.
one,
You
but
got to know about
just in
Seabus, but
case.
let me give you the lowdown on Seabus Weedman. Right. So this was back in 07.
Damn.
And Seabus, I mean, he was known for his skate tricks, but more than that, he was known for smoking dank. Let me tell you.
Huge stoner.
He was what
red
you
eyes
call
all the time.
He was what you call a jazz cabbage head, my friends.
Damn,
Let me
devil's
tell
lettuce.
you. Yeah. No, I mean this guy, he smoked a lot of weed. Now, it was the 07. It was the 07 Skatapalooza, and they were having a competition. And they were doing a bunch of sort of just standard, scored skate tricks. But one of the awards for the competition was who could get the most airtime. And so Seabus, he had this incredible strategy. So what he did, he boosted up. He skated up to the half pipe. He launched himself off the edge, did a
Into the
kickflip.
air.
Did a couple flips in the
Right,
air.
of course.
Then he
Gotta
pulled.
style.
He pulled this massive blunt out of his pocket, right? He
Like
had this huge blunt in his hoodie
12, 14 inches, I'm talking.
pocket. At least.
Really thick around, too.
Yeah,
It's like a
like
humongous, like, carrot or,
basically,
like
I think like 3 inches in diameter. It was
oh my
insane.
God,
yeah, I mean that's
a lot
what
of
I was
weed.
told. But yeah, no, I mean so he takes out this blunt and he lights it with basically like a blowtorch, so that he just smokes the entire thing in one go, and he inhales and he just blows himself up like a balloon. I mean, basically he's like a sphere, like in Tom and Jerry or something,
Oh,
when
yeah,
he's filling
or
with
like
like an
Willy Wonka,
arrow.
Willy
Yeah,
Wonka.
exactly, just like Willy Wonka. And he's like full with all this weeds. He's just about to land. He's falling towards the ground, and he just blasts all of the weed smoke out, right? And this dense, thick cloud of dank just forms below him, and he lands on it. And so he's there on his skateboard, landed on this cloud of weed. He's still technically in the air. And so he's chilling. He does a couple kick flips on the cloud. He's just chilling there for like a minute or two, and then he's like, man, he's pretty high, right? He's pretty tired. So he just decides to take a nap. Literally, the whole crowd's watching. Everybody's cheering the whole time.
Yeah.
And
The whole time.
the
It's
entire
like-
time for like
it's like
30 minutes.
fucking minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
It was wild.
Yeah, and he
man.
just
The whole
lies
thing's on
down.
tape.
He lies down on this cloud of weed, and he just takes a nap. He just takes a fucking nap in front of everybody.
Unreal.
Whole crowd's cheering.
I must have been what, like 6 or 7
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I was just getting into skating.
I was
at the
only
time,
8 or
yeah.
9. I was
8 or
watching this
9,
on
yeah.
TV, and oh my gosh,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God,
it
my
was
parents,
it was
yeah,
inspiring. It was inspiring
Everyone
stuff
just stopped,
watching this
yeah.
man just take a nap.
The world stood still.
And you know, he eventually, you know, he gets up, gives a big yawn, sort of a stretch, picks up his skateboard, does a little kickflip, and then jumps off the cloud. 30 minutes of airtime.
He could have gone much longer. If
He
he
could have.
wanted,
He could have if he
but
wanted
it
to.
was just-
But
no one's gonna beat it.
Yeah,
It's unbeatable.
Yeah, it's just I mean, incredible trick.
Speaking
Incredible
of
trick.
unbeatable,
Uh-huh.
we gotta recognize the man himself, JC.
Oh, of course.
Back in
The old-
back in year 40, not 2040.
Yep.
Just 40.
40.
Right, this man
Yeah.
coming out of like, I don't know, like the East, the Middle East. Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Good old
He invents-
Jesus Harold Christ
Jesus
here.
Harold Christ. Yeah.
What a
That's
guy.
they call
What a
him. Yeah, I mean,
skater.
he's obviously known for a lot of things, but but many people don't know this. But he's actually the father of skateboarding. You know,
Really,
It's really
skateboarding
clever.
itself.
You know, father and the son at the same time.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
Yeah, that's what we used to say. But anyway, yeah, because he basically here you tell the story. Wasn't there some sort of like robbery or something? And being the good man that he is,
Yeah, that's
he's trying
right.
to catch up to this robbery of some sort of cabbage robbery.
Yeah. So
He
I
sees
mean,
this toy because back in the day they didn't have skateboard. I know I can imagine being alive then, but they didn't have skateboards yet. But
Right.
what they did have is planks on top of little like wooden wheels and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, like
and
really-
so my understanding of the situation
Yeah.
was they had a lot of these sort of little wooden carts, right? And they had
Yeah.
plenty of wooden carts for moving sort of cargo or you know whatever you needed to move around, right? And so apparently there was this little kid that wanted to grow up to be like his dad one day, and his dad actually he was a carpenter, crafted a little mini cart for him so he could carry around little bundles of fruit or whatever, you know, just about the size of our modern day skateboards, really. And old JC, you know, he was chasing after this crook, after this criminal, stole some bread from an innocent woman, and you know he walks up to a little kid and he pats him on the head, gives him a little kiss on the forehead, and he says, you know, God loves you, and then he takes the board and he starts shredding. Right, and he's just shredding towards this guy. He does the very first grind on the side of a food cart. He does the very first kickflip right over the robber's head, and he knocks him out.
What's interesting with this is actually because of course, you know, they didn't have digital cameras and all that newfangled technology. How they figured this out and how this is documented is the archaeologists actually, all the surfaces Jesus was on are actually tracked out, and today that's actually been converted into a modern day skateboard. Anyway, I'm rambling. You guys already know all this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, so
I just think it's wild. We got to give credit to.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to
one.
get into the details, you know, it was really back in 1982 they actually discovered a missing chapter of the New Testament, the Book of Dope, and this described all of the dopest skate tricks that Jesus did.
Oh, man, there's so many. But we gotta move on. We gotta move on.
Right. And of course, you know, Jesus' greatest rival, Satan himself.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah.
the big bad, Lucifer.
Gotta talk about Satan.
Yeah.
It's just what's gotta happen.
Yeah.
Never. You know, I might get in trouble for saying this. Of course, Satan's a very powerful entity, and I respect him. But you know, kind of not the most talented guy in the game.
Really,
you know?
not. Really not.
Like sort of like a mid, like 6 out of 10 sort of deal. I mean, no shade towards him. I'm sure he's a great guy, but like, just the moves aren't quite there. But anyway, that doesn't mean we can't acknowledge the dope trick he pulled off back in
you gotta
back in
back in 01
01.
Yep.
No, it was 101. Yeah, 101.
Right. 101 AD. That's right.
Exactly. Right. After Christ.
Yeah.
But anyway, what was going on? He was on some sort of like ledge.
That's right.
Was there like a trebuchet involved? Or
Yeah,
something?
I believe it was there was a battle. There was
Some
kind of battle in
I forget what
Babylon.
it was
It
back
was
then.
outside of Babylon, I believe, and there was some kind of big battle over some kind of barley shortage. Barley shortage.
Barley, or was it like barley? I don't fucking know.
Some
man.
kind of grain. Maybe it was wheat. Maybe it was trillium. I don't remember the old great Mesopotamia. Who knows? But Satan, he was just. I mean,
seething.
He didn't care about the barley.
Oh, he was
right?
trying to one up. For the past 60 years, he's essentially been trying to one up Jesus.
Yeah,
to no
exactly.
avail.
All these skate tricks.
So this was just happened to be his lucky day, I suppose.
Right. I mean, so what he set up a quarter pipe, right in front of this battle. He didn't even know the battle was going on. He wasn't paying attention, and he was just practicing tricks. You know, he had his board, and you know he was gonna go off this ramp, right? And so he did. And he launched pretty high into the air. He managed to get some height.
Yeah.
And you know what happened was he just happened to be right next to a trebuchet launch, you know, just beside him. And it just whacks his board.
Yeah, wow.
But Satan, I mean, he's immortal.
Right, of course. I mean, he's been here for forever. You know, the inherent evilness of the human race is, of course, you know, Satan.
And of course, he has mystic powers, and so he can manufacture a skateboard out of whatever infinitely powerful and indestructible material he wants.
Right.
And so, you know, he gets hit with this trebuchet. The board doesn't break, but the momentum. Right, it hits him, and it transfers to him. It hits him upwards, and it gets him to start spinning.
Right? So many spins.
Yeah, and you know, I'm sure you've heard people landing, 900s, people trying to land, 1080s, 1260s, right, getting a lot of spins. I mean, Satan is the only one to ever land 1 million.
A 1 million.
Right,
that is insane.
I mean, imagine trying to accomplish a 1 million in modern skateboarding with the modern tools we have.
My advice: don't even try it.
Don't even try. Don't even try.
With an immortal
you're talking
deity
about
of darkness,
you're talking about rotating.
The Lord of hell.
You're talking about rotating 1,000,000 degrees in the air during a jump. I mean, you basically have to get as much air time as Phoebus. And you're not going to do that.
Oh my God.
You're not going to do that.
Wait, what's this? Seems we're getting a phone call. Ooh.
Hey there.
The number is 666.
Well,
hello?
pick it up,
Hello?
I guess. Hey fuckers. I hear you talking about me. Well, let me just tell you. I'm pretty proud of that skate trick, but I got some plans coming up that I'm going to be even more proud of, I think. Let's just say, I'm a fan of pentagrams, pentagonal-shaped things. I'm a fan of such things. You may not know that, but I am. Well, there's something pentagonal-shaped in the country that I might have an interest in taking. And that's all I've got to say. All right, later, skaters.
Later, Satan.
See ya, Satan. Wow, really cryptic message there.
I'm a little weirded out. Maybe we end this early. What do you say?
Yeah. I mean, I had some more skate tricks in mind, but I think I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna have to.
Feeling of dread.
Yeah, me too. Definitely some dread. Definitely some discomfort.
Yeah.
Feeling my sins crawling up my back. Bit of that.
We should turn this off.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night, folks.
Yeah.
Good night, folks. Join us next week.
Stay rad, skaters.
Stay rad.
Hey y'all, it's your favorite country boy, Chet Beaversmith, here with a little song about my hometown. Goes a little something like this. 1, 2. In the middle of fucking nowhere, but I know where I am. Born and raised here in Kansas, I'm a proud American. When I say where I was born, people think I'm some dumb hick, but my city's a small metropolis. The public transit's really quick. Middle of fucking nowhere. If you don't like it, you can leave, but if you stay, you'll have a wondrous time and some wonderful cuisine. All them slickers from the East Coast think their restaurants are trendsetters, but the middle's at the top of the game, and the West Coast fares no better. Middle of fucking nowhere, but it's the place to be. In America ain't anywhere like us in the Forbes top 3. Please come.
4 a.m. on a Saturday at an airport no one else is in. There's a TSA agent who's watching me, and I give him a wave and a grin. He says, son, what the fuck's that piano there? I'm not sure it'll fit on a plane. I said, I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. This is just my suitcase, I explained. Oh, la la la, diddy da. La la, diddy da, da dum. Hey, what the fuck, that's my piano, man. And it's got to go with me tonight. If you take it, that would be a tragedy. I need that thing on my flight. Well, the TSA agent, he turns to me with a befuddled look on his face. He says, bro, what the hell was your plan with this? We're not taking this thing to LA. And the airport staff wheel my ivories away as I slump to the floor with a moan. Well, they say my piano will be safe here, but without it I'll feel so alone. Oh, la la la, diddy da. La la, diddy da, da dum. Hey, what the fuck, that's my piano, man. And it's got to go with me tonight. If you take it, that would be a tragedy. I need that thing on my flight. Well, it's no big surprise early Saturday that the airport's a bit understaffed, and they wheel my poor baby too close to a wall, and right into it they surely crashed. And the piano, it sounds like cacophony, and the airport staff gasp and they cry, and they walk up to me oh so sorrily and say, we really apologize. Oh, why, 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 why. You fucks, that was my piano, man, and now it's been all disarrayed. I'll be speaking to all of your managers after I mourn my dearest Steinway.
All right, settle down now. Today we're learning about rivers. That's right, kids. And there's only one name to know: the Great Mississippi.
Oh, Mr. Beavis, what's a river?
That's nice. Now, the important thing about these rivers here, and you can see demonstrated well in the American Mississippi, is that, well, there it is, the Mississippi River. Every country's got one. You see Canada, they've got their Mississippi too. It's a little bit further north of ours.
Spell Mississippi, Mr. Beavis?
Yes, you do. The Russian Mississippi, it's a little bit longer than ours. Travels from the Ural Mountains on down. And the mighty South American Mississippi, that's the one that travels through thousands of miles of rain forest.
But Mr. Beavis Smith, why is America the only country with a Mississippi then?
You're dead wrong, kiddo. The African Mississippi, one of the finest of them all. Travels all the way from the upper part down to the lower part.
Where does it start in Africa, Mr. Beavis Smith?
Way up high. All rivers do, kiddo. And the French Mississippi, of course, flows through Paris, and it's. Are they really all called that? It does make you think.
Wow. Mr. Beaversmith, what's a French? Is that a disease?
Spot on, Tommy.
Oh.
And of course, the Chinese have two Mississippis. They sort of flow parallel to each other, creating a very fertile river valley. The Mississippi River Valley. That can't be right.
Mr. Beaversmith, I heard that there was a river in China called the Ganges River.
It's fucking ridiculous.
All right.
All right, kids. That's it for rivers. And don't forget to prepare for your test on Friday. You'll need to name 3 rivers.
Mr.
No. You had your chance. Good night, folks.
Load up on guns, bring your friends, it's fun to lose and to pretend. She's overboard and self-assured, oh no, I know a dirty word. Hello, 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 how low, hello, 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 how low, hello, 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 how low, hello, 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 with the lights out, is less dangerous, here we are now, entertain us, I feel stupid and contagious, here we are now, entertain us, a mulatto, an albino, a mosquito, my libido, yeah. Hey, Jay. I'm worse at what I do best, and for this gift I feel blessed. Our little group has always been and always will until the end. Hello, 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 how low, hello, 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 how low, hello, 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 how low, hello, 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 where the lights out, it's less dangerous, here we are now, entertain us, I feel stupid and contagious, here we are now, entertain us, a mulatto, an albino, a mosquito, my libido. January 16th, 1849. Son of a Pennsylvanian railroad tycoon, Reginald Miserman heard rumors of gold to be found out on the West Coast and decided to use his chunk of the family fortune to establish a gold panning operation, bringing in the cheapest labor he could find from as many different countries and territories as he could find, and starting things up in southern Oregon. The more different languages they speak, the harder it'll be for them to complain to each other about the work, Reginald must have thought. March 22nd, 1849. A woman named Garima Patel arrived at the Miserman gold panning operation to work. Educated by a British family in India and having read Karl Marx's Communist Manifesto, published only a year before, Garima was a committed revolutionary Marxist with the full intent to bring capital to its knees. Already knowing English, Hindi, Urdu, and Telugu, Garima found it not only easy, but invigorating to learn the languages of her fellows among the proletariat. Korean,
Mandarin,
Samoan,
Vietnamese,
Italian,
Japanese,
Cantonese,
Filipino,
Pig Latin,
Atlantean,
Morse code,
C++,
MATLAB.
Java.
She began to organize, holding large feasts with people of all cultures and traditions, recruiting more to the cause, who in turn would spread her message that through solidarity they could rise up and wrest control of the means of production from the corrupted, exploitative hands of misermen. May 29th, 1849, the Organized Panners movement took its first shot at misermen. In protest of their long, arduous hours and meager pay, Garima organized a one-week strike, demanding pay raises and reduced hours in which 420 of the 699 laborers participate. Miserman tried to get his guards and managers to torture and beat the laborers in response, but they feared the collective might of the laborers too much. After 3 days of nearly no gold, Miserman finally caved, reducing working hours and increasing pay at the operation. June 18th, 1849. Emboldened by the success of the strike, nearly all of the laborers had joined or were at least favorable to the OPM. Tomorrow was the day of the final revolt. Unfortunately for the OPM, a manager, Jean-Luc Bellevaux, had infiltrated the movement weeks ago under the guise of a man named Dirt Johnson, and warned Miserman a week in advance that a revolt was coming. Secretly, Miserman recruited a band of militiamen to defend his control. Over the course of his time in the laborers' place, experiencing the fraternité of the feasts the laborers had despite their harsh conditions, Jean-Luc couldn't help but be enamored by the harmonious camaraderie of all these different people despite their differences, thanks to the power of leftist organizing. He revealed a few days before the revolt that Miserman knew and had recruited militiamen, indicating the location of their secret barracks. That night, they ambushed the barracks, slaughtering the soldiers who would seek to the demise of their movement. June 19th, 1849. Just as the midnight hour struck, Jean-Luc himself busted into Miserman's office and knocked him to the ground cold with a single punch. The OPM had won. Not only did they take collective control over the gold panning operation, they established a new settlement on the spot in southern Oregon. In honor of their grand feasts with food from numerous cultures, Garima and Jean-Luc both suggested the same name for the new town, Cuisineville.
Email up, email down. Send that email to Email Town. You better drink before you drive if you wanna make it out alive. Email up, email down. Send in emails till the sun goes down. Where the kids have equal rights and our freedoms can survive. Email up, email down. Don't be out when the sun sets in Email Town.
Hey, Grandpa?
Yes, Skip?
Why is the city called the middle of fucking nowhere?
Hey, now you don't say that word in this household.
Okay.
But I'll tell you. Now take a seat, and I'll tell you all about the band of settlers on the Grand Oregon Trail who founded the middle of fucking nowhere.
Ooh.
This story goes back to 1849.
Wow.
When the band of settlers, well, they were traveling out west from the east to find a new home.
Yeah?
And you see, they had gotten about halfway along the trail to the middle of Kansas or so, and, well, they had some troubles, you see. A lot of them died of dysentery, consumption, broken legs, and not enough oxen, you see. And so, what happened was, well, one of the travelers was looking at the map, looking at where they were, trying to look around, see where they were, and they said, gosh, gee willikers, where are we? And you know who it was? It was your great, give or take one or two greats, granddaddy, Jack Beaversmith. And he coined the phrase. He said, well, it looks like we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. That's what he said. And the great expedition leader, Conrad Belleville, you know what he said to that?
No.
He said, you're damn right, Jack. And that's where we'll stay. And they founded the town right in that very spot. And that's how we got the name. Middle of fucking nowhere.
Can I say it?
Still no.
The roof of a car is a dangerous place. The roof of a car is a dangerous place. Shouldn't have left without checking the roof. Shouldn't have left without me next to you. The roof of a car is a dangerous place. It's a real shame all our heads are in space. We didn't hear you stumble. Didn't listen to your tumble. The roof of a car is a dangerous place. The roof of a car is a dangerous place. I'm sorry, so sorry. And seeing your body laying out on the road. Oh, we shouldn't have let you go. Oh, the roof of a car is a dangerous place. The roof of a car is a dangerous place. And it makes me so mad. And it makes me so sad. We should have known. Yeah, we shouldn't have let you go. Oh, the roof of a car is a dangerous place. Yeah, the roof of a car is a dangerous place. Oh, we thought surely, oh surely, we wouldn't forget you, but now you're gone.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 66th Annual Edmund Fitzgerald Memorial Frog Competition. I'm your co-host, Filbert Frogsworth, along with...
And I am Joe Slime.
Yes, and, well, I'm real excited about these frogs this year, aren't you, Mr. Slime?
Absolutely. But first, you know, in the spirit of our competition, a moment of silence for those brave, poor souls who died in the Edmund Fitzgerald tragedy. Thank you, everyone.
Now let's get started with our first competitor, Beauregard Louis, the mayor of Email Town, apparently. Never heard of it. Beauregard, tell us a little bit about your frog. Yes, well, my frog is Le Roi de Email Town, and I think it'll impress you. All right, Beauregard, let's see about that. Give us the hops.
Hop, hop, hop.
Now give us the croak. What do you think about that one, Mr. Slime?
Ooh, interesting. Strong starting one for sure, to be sure. Excellent timbre, the good sustain, very deep growly tone. And those hops, not necessarily the most standout hops, but quite impressive. Quite an interesting sound as well.
I like the sound. I like the sustained, the long sort of sustained croak. You don't hear that very often. Haven't heard that since 2035. Remember, slimy,
of
the
course.
slimy hops.
So,
but let's get to that rating. I'm thinking 6 lily pads and a fly out of 7.
Exactly. I'm pretty close. I'd say 5 lily pads, but 16 flies.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. Let's keep it moving, folks. All right, our next contestant is Mammut James from Chicago, with his frog Untitled. Interesting title, very artsy. I like it. All right, Mammut, let's see what you got to say. Fair enough. That's fair. I've just read here that Mammut has chosen to take a vow of silence. All right. Well, let's hear that frog croak then. Go ahead, Untitled. as expected, you know, like master, like frog. That's, you know, you gotta have that bond. All right, let's move on to the hops.
Hop, hop, hop.
Incredible shape. Okay, well, let's discuss this.
Yeah, so the thing about those hops, I really like that arc. Now that is
clean.
a sharp, high arc right there. Now that's pretty impressive.
Very impressive.
The croak's gonna hurt him. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I appreciate the commitment,
It's a brave choice, but I'm not sure if it worked out in the end.
Yeah, really tough, really tough. What are we thinking rating wise? Joe?
I'm thinking. Let me start with the flies. I'd say like 2.5 flies, and then like three lily pads, and then like I'd say one dragonfly though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna, I really appreciate the hops. I really do. I gotta say, I think I'm gonna go as far as to say 4 lily pads on this one. I really am. And just for that arc, I'm gonna add in 3 plus I2 flies. We're going into the imaginary dimension here with the flies. Not often you see that, but I think Untitled really deserves it. And I think emergency, there is a national emergency. Everyone stay calm, but also there is an emergency, so freak out a little bit, but not too much. Oh goodness.
Everyone get to the frog. What's happened?
Well, it seems that the Pentagon in DC has disappeared.
Oh no, the Pentagon.
That's right, the Pentagon itself. It seems, I'm looking at a picture now on my phone. It's just a pentagonal-shaped hole with a circle around it. I'm not quite sure what this means, but it's absolutely terrifying.
Oh God.
This is an extreme emergency. Everyone please descend to the Edmund Fitzgerald Frog Bunker. Make sure you take your frogs, make sure they are safe, and we will continue the competition later.
Damn, girl. Looking pretty fucking sexy today. You must work out a lot. You must really care about fitness. Well, me too, girl. I care a lot about fitness, actually. I think if we got talking, we met up, go for a date, we could really say a lot about fitness. Fitness dick in your mouth. Fitness, dick in your mouth, dick in your mouth. Hey girl, you go to the gym a lot? Fitness, dick in your mouth. I think sometime we should meet up, go together. Dick in your mouth. Lift some weights, do some benching. Fitness. Maybe we could go to the back. Fitness, have a conversation. Fitness, dick in your mouth. We could talk a lot about fitness. Dick in your mouth. Fitness, dick in your mouth. Fitness. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. You're so bad. Looking real cool, chilling at Paul's pool. I know you understand, though you like Ayn Rand. With your crazy boards and your nested shoes. You know you're there for me when I'm feeling blue. Oh, Dad, you're so rad. You're my dad. It's hard to fathom all I've learned from you. I've dreamed I could compare to you. Can't tell how much I was relieved you made it through that recent bout with tragic irony. None could raise me better, no, than the smartest guy I know. Oh, Dad, you're so rad. You're my dad.
always helped us find our way. So I'm here singing this kind of cheesy song to wish you a happy Father's Day. As I'm getting older, my life is changing though. At school, my days are hard, my nights are long. But at home, when I go to bed at night and you sit at the piano, I hear that same damn song you always play. So happy Father's Day.
Oh, Dad, you're so rad. You're my dad. I love you, Dad. I think you're fucking rad. You're really a cool lad. A radical dad. I love you, Dad. I think you're fucking rad. You're really a cool lad. A radical dad.
Hey, son, can you help Mom with the dishes?
Say, can you go mow the lawn for me?
Hey, do you want to go for a weekend bike ride with Kevin?
Say, did you see that email I sent you and everyone else from the Washington Post?
Hey, you gotta help Mom upstairs. Something's wrong with the bathroom.
I'm gonna vote for Joe Biden.
Hey, I got something grilling on the grill. Pretty tasty.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Oh, hi, Hungry. I'm Dad. That might be the take. I think that's the take.
Welcome back to this year's Top 10 Chicago Yells. Starting first with a lovely yell from Stephen Jones.
Ah!
Number 9. Ah!
Now this next one is number 8, and this is from my good friend Mahmout James. Here it is. Go for it, Mahmout.
Oh, my apologies. Number 9 was actually also from Mahmoud. We neglected to mention this. Number 7 from a Jane Lee.
Now we have number 6. It's from a long-time Chicago resident named Irish Nails. That's their name. Wow!
We have number 5.
That was very
This is a call in from the Chicago area. Anonymous call in.
Wow, pretty incredible stuff there. Pretty incredible stuff. Now this next one, I'm starting to lose track of the numbers, but I think it's 5. This is 4. No, this is 4. All right, we just got 5. This is number 4. Now this is actually from well, we don't know his real name, but we do know that he's the Cluckett Chicken mascot, and here he is. Let's see what he's got.
This is a number 3 from the mayor himself. Ah!
Lori Lightfoot for you, Lori. Now, number 2 right here. Now this one's gonna be something real special. This is actually from my own baby boy, Skrillex Higgins. Here he is. All right.
And finally, this year's winner is our very own Kevin. All right, let's hear it, Kevin.